2020 was a pretty strange year for me. Aside from the global pandemic we're all going through, it was also the year I decided to make YouTube videos, and the growth of my channel has been weird. And by that, I mean one video went viral and now I have 8,000 subs. Thanks. Because of this, I thought it would be a cool idea to take a look back at what I did in 2020 and see what I did and didn't like about the videos I made. As a quick side note, I took a look at all my videos, combined the total runtime, and found out that these videos are almost 5 hours long total. Ouch. Starting with, take a guess, the first video I made, Nerf the Dragon. This is easily the best title I've ever made. Nothing comes close. You might have also noticed that this is the only video with these custom little subtitles. I thought they'd be kinda cool, but it ended up being kinda dumb and took more time than necessary. And also, some of them are just straight up incorrect. Oh my god, how I keep on getting this lucky. Some of you might think that the subtitles are actually correct, but I mainly blame this on the fact that the audio bouncing in this video is fucking garbage. You can't hear me, but you can certainly hear my chair. I didn't realize how easily my mic picked that up. Man, I really wanted to use Mario plus Rabbids music for the part where we played on the Rabbids deck, but I would have gotten a copyright claim if I did, so I decided to not use it. A thought process that definitely did not get thrown out the window. I definitely kept that in mind when uploading any video whatsoever. Overall, aside from the garbage audio balancing, the video is actually not that bad, but it definitely gets better once Mirai shows up. Next up, the first Monster Hunter World video, where I commissioned the thumbnail art, and it is glorious. Thanks a lot, Sparky. I absolutely love this. By the way, do you like me slapping the stick around? Well then this is the video for you. And if you really love terrible Charge Blade gameplay, then this video is also for you. Not me though, because this Charge Blade gameplay hurts me. Yeah, I totally used Pyro's scream as a transition. It worked out pretty well. Now, if you ask my friends what the big issue with this video is, they'd probably say the overuse of Yakuza jokes, which I always found kinda weird since there's only 3 jokes, only one of which gets repeated throughout the video, and one that comes back at the end. Honestly, the real big issue here is just a lack of focus. I came up with this idea while listening to Bede's theme, and then I thought about Yakuza 0, and then I thought about the breaker style, and then I just realized, oh, these two things could mesh really well. And they did. Play Yakuza!
I like the sound the balls make. Do you like the sound the ball makes? Brad, do you like the sound the ball makes?
Hey guys, I think Bandy likes the sound the ball makes. I actually remember really enjoying the editing process for this video. It's probably due to the fact that this game has like multiple mini-games with different gameplay styles. Oh, by the way, Terry Night is a really cool game. More people should really try it out. Also, the end screen for this video was fucking amazing. Just look at this low poly Sonic with this basic ass walk cycle and a ball just running around. This is the worst performing video on my channel, and you can see why just by looking at the thumbnail. What the fuck is going on here? I literally just put random sprites from the game and just slapped them on a background of one of the stages. The title sucks too. A better thumbnail would just be a black screen with white text that says, "This video has no focus, please ignore." Doop's Domination is a little bit better, but holy shit, did I really have to include the full battle between Doop and Mirai? Whenever I make another Skullgirls video, I have got to do a better job at giving the video some focus. Thankfully, the game's actually getting a new character next year, surprisingly enough. And the next Skullgirls video will definitely be focused on her. If that's the worst performing video on my channel, then what's the second worst? Let me take a look. What?! The second Monster Hunter World video was actually going to be focused on Pyro's Hang the Handler, since he was about to fight the final boss of the game. And anyone who's played Monster Hunter World can give you an hour-long thesis on why the Handler is one of the worst companions in gaming, and the final boss certainly didn't help with it. Unfortunately, Pyro's reaction wasn't as extreme as I wanted it to be, so I kinda had the video on indefinite hold for a while. Then we got to the session where we created Anjanath In A Car. Man, I'm disappointed that the video didn't do as well, because Anjanath In A Car is one of the greatest creations of all time, and I thank my buddy Sparky for drawing it for free. Thankfully, this Chargeblade gameplay doesn't make me want to poke my eyes out and roast them over a campfire, because this Chargeblade gameplay is actually fucking half decent. This video had a little bit more focus than the original Blood for the Blood God, but still lacks some focus around the beginning. Hopefully when Rise comes out, I can actually make some Monster Hunter videos with some focus in them. I'm noticing a trend. Alright, time to talk about my first Twitch highlights video, starting with my first playthrough of Persona 4 on Steam. Oh boy, I wish I knew how long the intro to that game was, because it's so fucking long. I only did 3 battles in the entire first stream. Hey, at least the name I ended up with is absolutely fantastic, and I got to choose one of the best dialogue options in history. Although for both of my stream highlight videos, I have to apologize for the negative space at the bottom. I plan on fixing that soon. Also, some of you may have known that I have actually streamed the game a second time, and I do plan on editing those into highlights as well. I just need to find the motivation to actually edit it. Well, here we are. The big boy. The video that is arguably the only reason I'm really creating this video. I've seen plenty of videos that use the Gangsta's Paradise scream, but they always end up cutting it off, for obvious reasons. I knew that if I made a Gangsta's Paradise meme, I would want to use the full thing. Turns out, using the full thing actually worked out fantastically due to the fail screen and the shuttle blowing up beforehand. I actually almost didn't upload this to YouTube. The plan was just to upload the video onto Twitter. Then, a few days later, I was just checking out my YouTube channel, then thought to myself, why not? I'll upload it onto YouTube. Holy crap, that was such a good idea! I didn't want to give my thanks to the people that gave that video almost 4 million views, the 8,000 people who looked at the video and thought, hey, I want more of that, and to the people that actually checked out my stuff after the video came out. So, how did I follow up making a viral video about a popular Innersloth game? Why, make a video of Among Us, the other popular Innersloth game. Except it actually wasn't all that popular at the time. This was during the era where the main problem with public games was just finding a server with people that actually spoke English. Yeah, any of you remember that era? Aside from that, it's just a normal Among Us video. Not much to set apart from the rest, aside from the fact that it's pretty early on in its life, and the really nice thumbnail. Once again, thank you to Sparky for drawing that. And for free, again. Now, invading public lobbies was a fun idea that I wanted to try out, especially since the game was way more popular and we could actually understand everyone in the games that we joined. I think. I attempted to do this with my friend Bandy, but the session we did sucked and didn't have many funny moments. Also, I'm sorry that I forgot to censor something. It literally slipped my mind. Hey, by the way, do you guys like random meowing in the background? Yeah, of course he doesn't meow for comedic effect. Steve's in Smash now. He's also my main. But back to the topic of the video, the only really interesting things I can say about the video is that it contains ancient Smash content of Steve's meat. Also, I am still not sorry about the end screen. Alright, recapping that last video was a bit quicker than I expected. Hopefully the next video I have a little bit more to say about it. Let me just look at my notes, and I see. These are some notes. Some pretty fantastic notes, eh? Alright, my one and only solo video of the year. Unless you count the 2 memes I made, which I don't. Anyways, I've always loved the Henry Stickmin games ever since Stealing the Diamond was released, 9 years ago!
So anyway, when the Henry Stickmin collection came out on Steam, I wanted to make some sort of video that wasn't some dumb shit post.
So, I eventually got the idea to assign the escaping the prison and stealing the diamond ranks to each ending and completing the mission. And honestly, I really like how the video ended up, despite some errors in the visuals that I am not in any way mad at. I got the idea for this video because my friends were playing Among Us in a Discord server that I was not in. And they just DM'd me the code to the game. It ended up being a pretty interesting way to play the game, actually. And the video is actually one of my chillest videos on my entire channel. But, why wasn't I invited to the server? Well, simply put, the people there are kind of on the fence about adding new people to the server, which I understand completely. Rocket League is really fun. The video is really fun. And I got to make fun of a guy who cheated on his speedruns. Hopefully I get more opportunities to make Rocket League videos because this game is so much fun. Well, that was the last video. So, what are my plans for the next year? Well, I certainly want to slow down the Among Us videos. I mean, I love the devs and their other game, the Henry Stickmin collection, but 4 videos almost back to back is a bit much, and I really don't want to become an Among Us YouTuber. The next Among Us video will be on the new map when it comes out, which actually might be pretty soon considering it's coming out early 2021. And the Switch version has a glitch where you can play on it. I also want to improve my thumbnails, as that's one thing I constantly sleep on, as well as titles. I'm almost certainly that Time for Neutral wouldn't be my worst performing video if it had a half-decent thumbnail. I also need to improve the resolution of my videos. Holy shit, I am surprised I never got a single comment asking if I had any more of them pixels. And lastly, I want to do more solo videos, kinda like the Henry Stickmin video, maybe some reviews, or something else entirely. And I might have some cameos from my friends if they want to show up in the video. I can also say for sure that my next solo video will be a review on Yakuza 3 when the Yakuza Remastered collection comes out next month on PC. Cannot wait for January. And now, to go completely off script here, I want to give some personal shoutouts to the friends that made the channel what it is today. Starting first with, well, the only place I really think we should start. With the artist, Sparky, who made my current channel icon and some thumbnail art. And he's also kind of funny too. Bandy here, basically one of my best friends, despite being an absolute piece of shit that I hate. Where I drive, one of the funniest people I know, without a doubt. Also one of the loudest people, without a doubt. Rob Andrew, he was there when the channel first started, and really want him to show up again. We should totally get some videos recorded, dude. Pyro's here. He's a really funny guy, and I feel like we work pretty well, whether it be in a game or just joking around and shit. Yeah. Sari, or Poker, you may have seen me call her. Just a fun person to be around. Like I can count on having some fun moments when we're in a voice channel. And no puns, or Scarm as I call him, because that used to be his old name. We just have a lot of chemistry, I feel. Like there's a reason that he's the part of the successful session of invading public games in Among Us. And finally, Sinnoh. He's a pretty decent part of the last half of the year, but he's definitely somebody I can enjoy a lot of fun moments with, like doing an entire Among Us session where everyone is named Cutman, or this rival lock of Sword and Shield that we're streaming. And I will beat him when we stream tomorrow. I hope.